Hey guys, so we got some stuff over here. Welcome back to the channel. Like and subscribe and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about the video. So, we got a couple of Leo James guitars. We got some new workstation, some guitar stands. And over here, we got some cool stuff, some straps, some kits, some wireless systems, some pedals, some tuners, some pick guards, some rock locks, some tools to work on some cool guitars. So, excuse the movement on the camera. Let's go ahead and get to unboxing this stuff that all these upcoming videos are going to be on. Be right back. All right, guys, so let's go over some of this cool stuff. Always fun, they always fight you. But we got some Music Lily. 6 right-handed locking tuners. 2 packs of those. Then I'm going to be replacing some tuners on some of my stuff. Forgot to put that back in the box. Gotta have that in there. We got some Mikado wireless guitar system. Let's see. I'm trying not to bust this box apart too. Because I am a klutz with boxes. Okay, am I going to be able to get it out? That's the question. There we go. So we got these. Now these have been reviewed on our other channel, and that's the reason I picked them up, because they're pretty good from what I hear. I think they went about 50 feet. So very little latency. So we're going to check those out. I got a pack here for a beginner pack. It's got a whole bunch of stuff in it. It's got some chord sheets. It's got a tuner. It's got the cutter and winder. It's got a capo. It's got some strings. It's got some picks. It's got some different things for beginners. So that's actually for my girl's guitar, because I'm going to teach her how to play because she got interested in guitar. We got that. We got a nice Mikado purple flower. I'm going to pop this open. Strap for her new ST1 that she'll be getting shortly. I got this to go with my harmony guitar and my other guitars that I put the roses and skulls on. I've got a Dumble mini pedal. We're going to try this out, see how this works. Got a 10-band controller pedal for the guitar pedal board too. So we're going to check that out. Again, these are all upcoming videos. It's a whole lot of stuff to open up. Got some rock locks, because I won a pair from Trey Shreddings, and I got those to go on those guitar straps. I got a new string height gauge in stainless steel. That's going to go in my toolkit over here. And I got some feeler gauges so that I can set my guitar nut height better without making any mistakes. It's got a nice little case too. So we got that. Got a whole bunch of them in there. And then we're going to go over to the boxes and start opening those up. So I'll be right back and we'll do that. All right, so we had some small things I missed and some boxes that I open up. So I got an all black, black on black, 3-ply pick guard with the HSS. This is a pearl pick guard that I'm going to swap over the T's guts with the dual rail in for a project that will be up and coming once I find the guitar body and neck for it. Now this is the cool thing here, let me tell you. You take this and you set it on a 25.5 inch guitar neck, and you can polish all your frets and not even have to move this. Now this is a Music Nomad. They have these on Amazon, and you can get all the different sizes. Not cheap, $50, but worth it when you start doing as many guitars as I'm doing now. And I will also bring that with me when I go to help Torsten out. So we got an extra one. And then I got this cool little guitar stand here. This is actually for my girl. This is for her ST1. And that just pops right open. You can throw this right in a gig bag. Move this up a little bit so you can see it better. And then it's got these two little pieces that go in the end here, and they stick up, and you can move them so that they keep the guitar in place. And you can put anything from an acoustic to a smaller guitar, electric, and it just sits up against there, and they stay nice. And plus, these you can stack in a row. You can open one a little bit more, slide it in, have one guitar here, and line them up 3 in a row. So that's what I actually did with my other guitars at one point when I needed some room. So that's hers. And it just folds up real nice and neat. That'll go in most gig bags. They have a good sized pocket. I have one just like this that I take for open mic night for my guitar. So we're going to package that back up because that's a present. she'll probably see all this stuff because she'll watch the video, but it's the point of her opening it up and me teaching her what everything is, how to use it. So, something we can bond with. Now we'll get on to some of the bigger stuff, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, first box. This is a Leo James Telly kit. And this is a double humbucker. Double hamburger for those of you that know me. With a 2-point tremolo. And as we know with the Leo James kits, they have the full instructions. My only concern with this particular guitar is the tremolo. And here is why. So if you look at the book, this only shows a rounded point right here. It doesn't show a rounded point right here, only on one side. So we're going to open that baby up and we're going to check it out when we get to it. Now you couldn't tell that from the pictures, so I popped this open a minute ago and looked at the book. So that's the guitar. It's pretty smooth. Of course, I'll sand it just a little bit more because there's a couple little rough spots in here. But 2-point tremolo. It's got a 3-way switch. Everything's plug and play. But of course, you know I'm going to change that with the pickups. And this doesn't seem like a full thickness body. I don't know, maybe it's the carves in it, because it's got the belly carve. It's got a really nice belly carve. So when I do the video on it, I'm going to measure it and see. Because even over on this side, it seems like it's shaved down a little. It's rounded, so it's more like a telly body, but it's cut like a Strat. So we're going to check into all that. I'm going to be building this at a friend's house. So I'm going to house sit, and I can use my power tools there that I can't at my apartment. And this doesn't need a big heavy coat of clear coat and paint, and so I should be able to get that done in the couple of days that I'm there. The neck also has to be shaved on this. The only thing I'm concerned about with this is the actual frets. They're probably medium frets. It's a nice smooth neck. And of course, like I said, I'm going to cut this out. I may actually cut this out like a Stratocaster, because the body's like a hybrid, really. So I may cut this out like a Fender headstock Stratocaster instead of a Telly. But everything seems pretty good with this. But it does have the Telly square neck. So I'll get to test out a bunch of my new setup gear when I get into this guitar. It's crazy how small this box is with all this stuff in it compared to a regular guitar box. And then this has got everything in here. I don't really want to open it up because I've got to transport this. But I'm going to try to get the tremolo. It's actually got a pretty thick tremolo on here. It's not like the regular thin, skinny ones, but it's not really thick either. It's kind of in between. But that's cool. That'll give it a little bit more weight. See, here's the thing that's got me. On this, right here is flat. This has got the rounded hook for the actual 2 points of contact. It's rounded here, but it's flat. I don't know. We'll see how that thing keeps intonation and how it functions as a tremolo. But everything else is in here you could actually need. And it doesn't come with a pick guard. It's just like that. Just like it's pictured. It's got the back plate. It's got the tremolo cover. It's all plug and play, but I'll reuse those plug and plays when I put the new pickups that I've ordered for it. Because I'm sure that these pickups are not going to be what I want in this guitar. But let's see if we got anything cool in here. It's got the headstock cut out, like some of the others have. Now, it does not give you the cutout like they used to give you. Maybe they got some flack for doing that. But that's all right. I got plenty of headstocks around here at Trace. Decide which one I'm going to go with for sure. All right, on to the next box. I'll put this back together and save us some time. All right, guys, so just a quick one. This is a guitar stand. It is a 7 guitar stand. 5 guitars go in the middle, 1 hangs on each side, so you can put a longer guitar like a bass. And then it's got a shelf on top. So this is what I'm going to build and do a video on. And the other box that I've got over here, I'm going to bring this in a little closer, so bear with me real quick with the camera and the lighting. So that's my new workstation. So I'm going to put that together and replace the workstation that I have because it's a little bit wider than this. So it'll give me a little more workspace for the guitar and my tools. All right, guys, we're going to go to the last, biggest, and best package. All right. What we have here is a Leo James US flag LP. I just cut the box open prior to the video because this is starting to get long. So let's check it out. The typical lessons. The Allen keys and extra cord. Doesn't look like we got anything fancy in here. just a box. Let's see. We've seen this guitar before on a few channels, but I had to get one. This is my first LP with a neck through, not a bolt-on. Bam! There she is. Look at that. Shiny guitar. Neck through body. Little build up on the clear coat right there at the joint. But not too bad. Pretty good finish. Grover-esque tuners. They got an L on them for Leo James. So we'll see how smooth those are and if I decide I want to change them. One thing I do not like is the way they are with that screw there, because if I decide to change these, I'm going to have to make some modifications. All right. Standard humbuckers. So we will check this out in a video of its own. That is the last of the haul for now. All right. So that's it for this video, guys. We will come back in other videos and go over all this stuff as we use it, try it, review it, demo it. I want to thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Thank you for watching again. Like, subscribe, and comment.